All right, I want to solve number 2, 3 tangent of x minus root 3 equals 0 for all values of x in degrees. So I'm going to do the same thing where I move the minus radical 3 to the other side. It becomes positive radical 3. And then I'm going to divide by 3. And I want to figure out where tangent of x equals root 3 over 3. Okay, so I think of my unit circle. And I think about the tangent of root 3 over 3. And I know that there are 2 spots. One of those where the tangent equals root 3 over 3 is at pi over 6. And the other one is going to be, if this is right here, this is also going to be pi over 6, that reference angle. So that's going to be pi plus pi over 6. So that's going to be 7 pi over 6. So those are my 2 angles where tangent of x equals root 3 over 3. And I can check that. Tangent of x, tangent of pi over 6 just turn this off for a second. And that's square root 3 over 3. So you can see that. Now, the one thing I am forgetting about is that this is in degrees. It wants my answers in degrees. So pi over 6 in degrees, that's 180 divided by 6, that's 30 degrees. So 30 degrees. So my actual answers, let's go back to my iPad. My actual answers is that this right here is 30 degrees, and this is 210 degrees. 30 degrees plus 180, so this is 210 degrees, converting the radians to degrees. Okay, so I know that my answers are x equals 30 degrees and x equals 210 degrees. Now, this basically, if I look at this, we see that the first solution right here is at pi over 6, and then I go, or 30 degrees, then I go 180 degrees and I hit another solution. Now if I go 180 degrees from there, I'm going to get back to that 30 degree, another solution. So every 180 degrees, I have a solution. And so x equals 30 plus 180k, where k is any natural number, will be my solution. Why do I not need to include this 210 in my solution? Well, if I add 180 to 30, I get that 210. Okay? So here is my original equation. Okay? And in degrees, it's a little bit harder to see. But if I want to find all possible solutions, if 30 degrees is one of the solutions, okay, you can see right here that that makes this equal to 0. Remember, we're trying to figure out where does this equation equal 0. So 30 is one solution. 210, just add 180, 210. So 30 plus 180 is 210 degrees. That's also a solution. If I multiply that times 2, any counting number, then that's also a solution, any integer. Okay, if I multiply it by -1, it should also be a solution. So -1, -150 degrees. -150, I can see that that is also a solution where this equation equals 0. Okay.